Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Richard is back with the ever-changing microphone, this time in the form of Daisy. I've got next to me Christian Spitzkop, you may know as the BattleField caster. Now, BattleField has had a tumultuous sort of esports career, to say the least. What made you decide to actually start to cast BattleField?
So, the way it started was, I originally started BattleField Bad Company on Xbox. Mm-hmm. Then I kind of moved to Bad Company 2. And then when I finished school, moved to Cape Town, a lot of my mates at varsity had PCs. And we started jamming Bad Company 2 on PC and so forth. Then Battlefield 3 started. And then I finally got really good internet at home. And I said, wait a minute, I have this internet. And I started getting interested in casting something. And then because of Battlefield has been my game for quite a while. And I've understood quite a few of these guys for quite a while as well from the Bad Company 2 days on PC. So it started off with, I think it was the Killer Clown clan did a knockout thing.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll do that. Slung from XCC, the leader there. He asked me, dude, you can do this. And then I remember ProKill was helping me a lot, the former NSD guy. Yeah. ProKill helped me quite a bit with setting it up and everything. And then since then, it's been a community drive thing. It's to facilitate those guys, getting them out there a little bit because, we don't have much like ESL type, coverage in SA as much as for instance the CSGO or the Dota 2 guys might have.
Yeah, obviously Battlefield's also got some problems with its spectator mode, and it's not. Do you feel like Battlefield 1 could be an improvement in that regard?
Well, to be honest, I haven't done much Battlefield 1 research on my own side, because I've had my own other little games that I've been concentrating on. But, listen, I've seen footage of BF1. I like the way it looks. It seems to, from what I've heard, the feel is pretty much a mix between what Bad Company 2 kind of had with a little bit of the BF4 action we see now in terms of guns and things like that. But a lot of people are still undecided because we're not too sure what that competitive game mode will be that will allow us to spectate. But listen, I'm going to be honest. I still think it will have a lot more to offer, let me put it to you this way, than a game like Destiny, which I play quite a bit, which has a PvP. Yeah. Oaks take it very seriously on PlayStation and everything, but it has no spectator value from my point of view because there's no spectator mode. If you want to watch it, you're going to have to watch it from different actual players' point of views. Yeah. Even Hearthstone is pretty simple now these days to cast, even though it's actually even from a player point of view. But at Hearthstone, you can watch it nicely. Dota's been there for a while, CSGO's been there. So Battlefield 1, I think, will still have some value, definitely there. It's just us figuring out how we're going to go about bringing that to the guys out there, basically, at the end of the day.
Cool. And as someone that's sort of quite new to the casting scene, if you were to give a sort of words of wisdom to someone that's quite keen on casting whatever game they happen to be playing, what advice would you give?
Yeah, mostly I tell people, listen, just be yourself, Honestly, the way just to give some of these guys an account of how this normally goes at home when I do this. So sometimes I say it's a game on a Sunday, I have a busy Saturday, so I'll wake up literally in the afternoon. I know I've got a game at 8:30 or whatever, then I'll literally get up my bed, walk around into my study, and then start casting, So obviously we've seen it with most of the online content is obviously what drives your channel and things like that, but that's more for I would say people that are personality driven, more of a streamer personality. For me, it's more about output in the sense of for those guys out there, the guys that are playing. It's not about what I'm getting out of it, it's what they're getting out of it, honestly. And then again, obviously what our viewers are getting out of it. Yeah. Those guys that, last night, the last game went until after 12. There was Oaks sitting on 18, 20 Oaks sitting on last night on a Friday night of all things, watching this game. Yeah. So I that's what I appreciate. And the fact that I've been asked to come here and do this again, I almost likened it to representing a country team almost, being able to actually come out to a community event and just represent the community and SA esports,
Cool. And finally, where can we find you on the interwebs?
So the interwebs, you'll find me on YouTube. So you can either search for Spitzy Vision, which is most of my videos are listed as that. The channel itself is Spitzcorp01 because it's my Gmail account at the time when I created it. So you can search for that as well. Twitter, at Ced, so that's CED, the DJ. but it says Spitscorp as well. Facebook, I've got a page, again, Spitscorp. You can search it with a Z, so not an S, and a capital K. So that's my little twist on it. So yeah, that's where you guys can mainly find me. And then yeah, I mean, Twitter as well. I try to be as active as I can, even during work, even though I'm not supposed to. So
yeah, and you post in the BattleField group, so anyone that wants to get involved
so
can find you there.
I try and post it not only on my, in the BattleField, even on my timeline. I mean, I've got a lot of people see it, and normal people that don't know these things like we do. They see it as well, and I try and get more people to come and just watch and see what we actually get up to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where people can catch me at, and yeah.
Cool. So if you want to catch some Battlefield action this weekend, Spitzy will bring you all that action to you live. Make sure to check it out on his YouTube channel. And from Richard, this with the ever-changing microphone, signing off for now.